Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan and today we have a thrift haul. It has been a full week since I've posted a thrift haul on my channel and I apologize for that. Last week just got away from me. I really did try to focus though on listing a bunch of stuff, so I did power through and get probably 2 full bins of fall winter backstock listed last week, in addition to the majority of the things that I purchased the one time I did go to the bin. So this on the rolling rack should all be listed by the time you're seeing this video. So let's jump right in. First, I do want to say I love this shirt. Jack got me this shirt for my birthday. It is the Fifth Element. I think it's 94. 97, right? Yeah, 97 movie promo t-shirt. And if you have never seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It is one of my favorite movies. Anyway, let's get into the haul. We're going to start off strong with this adorable little girl's Patagonia jacket. This is, I think, the Isthmus insulated Sherpa jacket. I think, don't quote me, I'm not exactly sure, but it is made of Net Plus, if I can show you. So that's really nice. It's made of partially recycled fishing nets, and it is a girl size small, and it is in excellent condition. So we will see how this does. Next, this is a new to me brand, and I would say maybe it's comparable to like Melanzana, maybe a more obtainable brand, because unlike Melanzana, you can just go and buy whatever you want off of this website. This is a microgrid fleece full zip hoodie by Sky Goat, and it does have, like I said, the microgrid just like Melanzana is known for. There is the brand right down there, Sky Goat. I've never heard of this brand before finding this particular piece. It's a women's size medium, and comps for this look pretty good. Looks like comps are around $80, so we shall see how Sky Goat performs. Next. This is crazy. This is a Pura Cashmere, new with tags, 100% cashmere. What size are we? Extra large, not cable knit, color block sweater. It does have a like contrasting trim right here to the sleeve, and then right down the side seam it is orange as well, which I think is really cute. Great team colors like Broncos colors or Bears. I think the Chicago Bears are blue or navy and orange, right? Anyway, it is new with tags, and it doesn't say the exact style on here. See how that does. This is so cute, so cute. I love this, and I love that it is a button front style. Kind of gives very like cottagecore, soft girl aesthetic, light academia vibes, very like coquette too. This is a hand knitted by hand. What does that say? J.J. Fargo sweater. It's a size large, and it has this really nice, like almost like braided cable knit, I guess, detail at the neckline. And then it does have a few buttons, no pockets on this, but it is in really great shape. So we will see how this does. I do like the like baby pink. There you go. That's more of the true color. When I get closer, it gets a little like warm from my light shade, but very true like baby pink color. So we'll see how this does. If I didn't say already, it's a size large. Next, another very academia thing. This is a dark academia piece, and this is indeed Y2K as well. I think it's 06, 04, 05. Fall 2005 by J.Crew. This is a size small, 100% cotton, 3-button jewel toned aubergine. I think that's how you say it. It's that purple shade that's very trending for fall winter this season, electric aubergine, but this is like a more jewel tone. But I did use aubergine in my title. Very dark academia again, and in excellent condition. Little unlined vintage Y2K J.Crew blazer, and there is the tag. I love this color. Love it. See how that does. This is cute. This is I listed it as men's, but I guess a woman could wear it as well. Anyone could wear it. This is a UVM Vermont, so the University of Vermont 70s, 80s V-neck sweater, and it does have the little University Collegiate logo there, which is why I liked it. It obviously has no tag, so I did just have to measure it. I don't know what it's made of. If it had some sort of tag, I'm sure that would add a little bit of value to it, but overall good shape, so we'll see how this does. Collegiate wear is sometimes hit or miss, but I do like picking it up because so many people have gone to or currently are going to this university, so there is a good little niche market for collegiate items. Next, another dark academia type of piece. This could also be like angler core as well. Also, I was thinking about, let me get your opinion, making a part 2 to my fall trends video. I think we went over 5 fall trend like categories in my first video, and if you haven't checked that out, I will link it here so you can check it out if you want to. But what I'm getting at is I would love to know if you would like a part 2 to that video, so like maybe 5 more trends kind of in the same style video where I pop some examples on the screen from high-end brands of what I'm talking about. Please let me know in the comments below if that's something you would watch. They do take a little bit of effort to make, so I would hate to take the time and make it if no one was interested in it, because we already did one. But there's so many more trends than what I went over in that video, so yeah. Anyway, this very dark academia, again, could be like angler core as well. Very great color, trendy color for this season. This is a little bit darker than Mocha Mousse, but it is a chocolate brown, so we love it. This is a Ralph Lauren 100% cotton full zip sweater. It's a size medium, and it has this really nice like ribbed collar and sleeves. So we'll see how she does. Really cute little logo embroidery there on the zipper. Can we see that? There we go. Ralph Lauren. This is so cute. This is a vintage micro mini. I would consider it micro mini. I mean, I guess it could be a little bit shorter. Maybe it's just a mini skirt. Maybe it's just a mini skirt. But regardless, it is a vintage Y2K suede mini skirt with this little matching buckle here. There is some tarnish on the suede from the like hardware. I don't know if you can see right there. It's kind of turned like green, and these are kind of like tarnished as well. But other than that, she's in really great shape. She's pocketless, which I think is a really nice like 90s Y2K style. It does have a brand Weather Vane, and it's a size 5, which I think is technically juniors, but I did just measure this. And again, it is 100% real leather. Very cute. Love the color of this as well, like a light oat color. So we'll see how this does. I cannot believe I found this, but I'm kind of sad because I did list this the day I found it, and I think at least on Poshmark it has no interest. None. No, zero. Also, I was in eBay jail all of last week. I was like pulling teeth to make one single eBay sale a day. And I was looking at my listings that were like coming up to be ending the soonest on eBay. So the things that had been listed for 30 days almost, or were about to expire those 30 days. And some of those items, most of them had 0 views. So I know I was in eBay jail. I've gotten 2 negative feedbacks in the past 6 months. I already told you about the one, but the other one I got, it was an international sale, and there was a hole in the armpit of a sweater that I sold, and instead of saying anything to me, they just left me negative feedback. Like, I had no idea, and I would have absolutely, likely I would have just refunded them because I wouldn't have made them send back an international label. Like, I wouldn't have paid to get that sweater back, so I would have just refunded them, and unfortunately, they didn't even contact me, so now I have 2 negative feedbacks for the year. I think that's kind of like how they calculate it on eBay. It's like a year's worth of like feedback is what makes up your number. Anyway, I was in eBay jail, and I was like desperate to make sales on eBay, so I started a 30% off all of my items flash sale, like back to school, start of school sale, and my eBay came back alive. Thank the Lord. I wouldn't say I'm out of eBay jail yet, but I do think running the sale like shook up my listings in the algorithm. Anyway, all of that to say, nobody's interested in this on Poshmark yet, and I'm kind of surprised. Maybe this is more of like a Depop vibes piece. I did list it on all of my platforms, obviously, because if you are not new here, you know I use NIFTY, and if you have never heard of NIFTY, I highly, highly recommend it, but I'm not going into it right now. I'm trying to show you all, and I keep going off on tangents. But if you are interested in checking out NIFTY for cross-listing, my humble opinion, couldn't be a better cross-listing or inventory management system. There is a link down below in the description or in my links, and you can use code WhatMeganLikes to get, I think you get 15% off your first month on NIFTY with my code. Anyway, all of that to say, this has no interest on Poshmark, so hopefully it has some interest on other platforms. I'll have to check that out. But this is a vintage Y2K diesel dress. Like, are you kidding? This is a full zip, like utilitarian, almost workwear, military vibes-ish pocket dress. It full zip. I think I said that already. And it does have some like interesting logos here. So it's not just like this plain dress and you only know it's diesel by that. It has a little patch right there. Oh, it's neon orange, so it's kind of not coming up right. And then right down here, it's got like this little thing. I don't know what that is. A little symbol. Maybe that's Diesel's, like, I don't think it's their logo because this D is their logo. Anyway, I'm kind of sad this has not the attention I thought it would. Does that ever happen to you when you find something and you're like, yes, this is going to sell so fast. This is going to do so well. And nobody else cares about, I don't know. Anyway, reselling things. Diesel. Oh, this is nice. I think it has a flaw though. If I am not crazy. Oh, maybe I am crazy? Okay. Okay. This is a 100% cashmere Polo Ralph Lauren turtleneck sweater in poppy red. So we love it. This tag tricked me though. So if this cashmere tag hadn't been there and these little tags weren't on here, this looks like a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren tag. So I'm assuming they are or have in the recent past remade their vintage tags, because the vintage tags don't have little QR codes on it. So I know this is a more current piece. Also, the vintage tags wouldn't say like cashmere right there like that. Anyway, all of that to say, Polo Ralph Lauren, size medium, poppy red, 100% cashmere, turtleneck sweater, mock neck, funnel neck, all of the things, high neck sweater. I don't expect this to take very long to sell. And I don't know why I thought it had a hole. Maybe that's because I have another very similar sweater, but it actually is vintage Ralph Lauren and it's merino wool and it does have a small hole on the sleeve and I am not seeing any holes here. So Polo Ralph Lauren, poppy red. This is so nice. I remember finding this in the bin and I was shocked that nobody else grabbed it, but it also was like the very beginning of spring. This is a Peruvian Connection, size extra large, duster, full button cardigan, like sweater dress, whatever you want to wear it as. And I believe it is 100% or like 89% or 98%. Oh, okay. 80% baby alpaca, 20% Pima cotton. So it's very soft. It is lightweight though, and I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can kind of see through a single layer of it. So it's a very lightweight knit. We'll see how this does. I think this should do pretty well. Peruvian Connection is not a cheap brand. Next, this is cute. This is so cool. This is a vintage, I would say 70s, just based on the style and the tags that are on the inside. No brand tag, unfortunately, but I couldn't leave this chocolate mocha mousse brown vintage 70s Western revival velvet blazer at the bins. Are you kidding me? I believe this is a men's blazer. It's a size 36. It has no brand tag, but it does have, it's fully lined, which is really nice. These little tags down here that say the fabric, velveteen is the fabric, so I thought that was kind of cool. Very nice. Men's mocha mousse colored. Velvet blazer, single button, no, double button blazer, 2-button blazer, size 36. Next, this is so nice too. This is a Theory sweater. This is a funnel mock neck, like marled brown and black oversized boxy sweater, and I believe it's 100% cashmere. Yes, 100% cashmere, and Theory is so nice, and they literally give you the style name, ooh, in actual words. Hello, right there. So this is the style name of the jacket. It just flat out says it right there for you, so there's no like guessing as to what it is. It's a newer Theory tag, which is really nice. Size medium and in really great shape. I don't expect this to take very long to sell either. Theory. Next, this is a new to me brand, and I wish it had a fabric tag because this fabric feels nice. It doesn't feel like cashmere, but it does feel like maybe a blend of merino wool. This is a Anna K. Oh, there we go. Sweater. I've never heard of this brand or found it before. I don't know. I think it's a size small. I was going to say I don't know what size it is, but then my brain remembered there is a little tag down there that says size small. Really cute, boxy fit, kind of cropped, striped. Again, mock neck, almost mock neck, kind of like a higher neck sweater. So we'll see how this does. If you have any experience with this brand, I would love to know. Anna K. Next. Okay, so this was just laying on the top of a bin, and I was like, why is that there? Because I could see it had this like crazy funnel neckline. Like literally this would go way past your head if you had it on and buttoned it. So you're not intended to wear it this way. You're intended probably to button it and then like fold it down or wear it like I have it here on the hanger, kind of like a cape almost unbuttoned. This is a knit sweater, obviously, by Live Activewear, I believe. I think it got left in the bins because there's no tags right here on the neck. So I think people assumed it was like a no brand thing or nobody could figure out what brand it was, but it is Lit Active. It's a size large, and that's how I know it's Lit Active. It literally says litactive.com. And the thing that's funny about this to me, a fabric I have never heard used in clothing before. This sweater is 27% raccoon yarn, 43% wool, 22% nylon, and 3% lycra. Raccoon wool, raccoon yarn, excuse me. Yeah, raccoon yarn. So I did not know, like last year we found a possum fur sweater. I did not know they made clothing with raccoon wool, raccoon yarn. I keep saying wool. So we'll see how this does. If you have any experience with this brand or selling clothing made of raccoons, please share with the class. Next, this is so cool. So cool. And it's sheer too, which I extra like. But I think it's sheer because it's so old, perhaps, or it's been worn so many times. So you can see how sheer it is. That's one layer of the shirt. This is a vintage 70s Revolution. That tag's kind of cool. Button front shirt, really pointed 70s style collar. It does have some major wear. It's hilling overall, and then like at the elbow, I would say like at the high touch points, it's very, very thin. Even some of the color has been lost, but there's no like major things wrong with it besides the pilling and being worn. I think this is a really cool button down. I did list it as a men's button down, but I think anybody could wear it, and I love, love, love the pointy collar. So we'll see how this does. Very 70s, very Western romantical. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. This was in the corner of a bin, and when I felt it, I was like, cool, cashmere for sure, which is one of the reasons why I don't wear gloves at the bins, because my hands can tell fabrics faster than my eyes can see them. So somebody else might have grabbed this before me if my hands didn't feel that it was cashmere. Anyway, you don't have to not wear gloves. If you like wearing gloves, wear gloves. Reformation cashmere sweater. This is a size extra large and in excellent condition. Really, really cute sleeveless mock neck black closet staple. So we'll see how this does. No holes or anything to this either. And I believe this was the same Girly Pops because this was in the same bin. This is a COS wool sweater. we go. It's a size small, and it's this really nice like contrasting gray, dark charcoal, and then it has like this dove gray around all of the seams that I really, really love. Kind of like a boxy fit, and again, it has a kind of like higher neckline. I wouldn't call it a funnel neck or a mock neck, but it does have like an interesting, not your typical neckline. So we'll see how this does. I really love like the contrasting trim. Cute. And I believe this is also the same, girls. This is a Reese sweater. Obviously it's like forest green, which perfect for the season, but it's got like this keyhole, giant keyhole cutout in the back, which I thought was interesting. On the model that I saw, it looks so much better than just like sitting here. To me, sitting here kind of like this, it's like, why would you do that? But then when you see the model photo, it's like, oh wow, that's really actually cute. How do you wear a bra with this? I guess you just don't. Anyway, this is Reese, size medium, very cute, chunky. This is a thick knit sweater too. This is like a heavy knit sweater. See how that does? Next. I couldn't believe it. In an old bin, in an old row, I found a stack of Lululemon, and it was, I think 5 pairs of leggings, 4 of which I've already sold to Plato's Closet, and I think I got $40 for them. $10 a piece I think I got for those leggings. And then I have one pair still that I had to wash because they just had something on them. And then this I did list myself. This is a Define jacket, which I think is one of their most popular like activewear jackets, and it's in this really great like goldenrod color, which is why I chose to list it myself over giving it to Plato's, because I think Plato's might have given me $15 to $18 for this, but I do think I can get a little bit more than that on my own. Really cute. I think it's a size 6. Yes, it is. Lululemon. Cute. Love this color. Oh, okay. I've never found this brand before, but I have heard Jack and Ryan talk about it, and had I not heard them talk about it, I don't think I would have known what this is. I probably would have looked it up, and it would have given me pause to be something to research into, because it's a jumpsuit, because of what it looks like, and because it feels so nice. But this is a big bud press. Oh, I forget what they call it. The utility straight leg jumpsuit, something like that. Here's the tag. Big Bud Press is the brand. Oh wait, what does that say? There, it says it right on there. Short sleeve jumpsuit. It's a size extra large. If it was my size, I would absolutely be keeping it, but this is the legs on the ground, so it's not my size at all. Anyway, we'll see how this does. I think it's listed for $120. I received an offer of $70, which I countered, and I should have taken it, but that's okay. Big Bud Press, my first time finding it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these next 3 things were all in a bin together. They weren't like right next to each other, but they were all in the same bin. They are all similar sizes, but they get better as I'm going to show you them. So all of these are Oshkosh overalls. They are all made in the USA, and they are all corduroy. These 2, I think they're 12 months. I think these 2 are 12 months. Yeah. Blue and red corduroy, 12 months. Same exact style. And I think you kind of would be surprised at the comps on these. The key to these is the pattern and that they are made in USA, and I will show you how I know they are made in USA in 1 second. But I do want to show you the star of the show. I kind of thought the blue and red would be most sought after for some reason, just because they're so vibrantly blue and so vibrantly red, and they're corduroy. But no, I had these listed for over $100. This little handprint pair, oh my goodness, is very sought after. Lots of high comps across multiple different platforms that I saw when I was looking up this exact pair. Here's how I know they are made in USA and are indeed vintage. That is what you want. Obviously it says made in USA, and these are a 6 to 9 months, and they are in excellent condition. Are you kidding me? So hopefully these sell for right around $100. Like I said, I have them listed for just over $100, which is bananas for a kids 6 to 9 months garment. The more you know. Also, crazier patterns, different patterns, specific patterns can be even more than that. Oshkosh. Next. Oh, this is beautiful. And very, what am I going to say? Dark academia. This is a midi. Oh, it's longer than a midi. It could be maxi or midi depending on where you wear it. Like if you wear it low on your hips or if you wear it as a like high waist. That's how I would think it goes, as high waist. This is a Geiger Austria, not Australia. Geiger Austria, size 36, 100% wool circle skirt. Oh, it has pockets. I didn't know it had pockets. Somebody asked me if it had pockets and I told them no. Dang, I need to, whoops. Okay. She has pockets. She's a size 36. She's 100% wool. She's fully lined, right? Yes, don't make me a liar. And in excellent condition. So we'll see how this does. I really love like the waistline, how it has the 2 buttons here and it kind of like, you know, like cinches in. Ow. Geiger. Okay, friends, we're almost there. 3 more things. This is another one that I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna sell so fast. I'm not even gonna be able to put it in a haul. This is so cool. This is a vintage Zelda. First of all, look at that tag. Silk and rayon blend, velvet, Gothic-y double collar. Look at that. It's got like a velvet collar and then the little, I don't know what fabric this is. I don't think it's silk. Maybe it is. A little silk collar. It's got flared, pleated. Audrey needs a drink. Please hold. It's got flared, pleated cuffs on the sleeves with like a notch. It like opens here with these buttons. I mean, are you kidding? And then, are you joking? I don't know. I just think this is so cool. And I thought this was going to sell so quickly, but maybe I just haven't found the right person yet. Very Gothic, romantical, very Halloween almost even. Super, super cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Second to last, very different vein. Oh my goodness. I don't think this has any tags. Yeah, no tags on this. And it does have like this extra little inner piece right here, which I think was maybe someone, hold on. I don't do lip stuff usually, and my hair is getting stuck and I cannot. I think somebody added this to this skirt so it would have like either a band that they could wear higher than the actual waistband, or to flip this in and make it like more lined for this little area. I don't know what that little inner part is, but this is a stunning 50s, I don't know, sequined slip skirt. And it feels like a slip skirt too. Like, look, very like lingerie-esque, except obviously this is not a piece of lingerie. This is definitely a skirt. I love all the details. I love how it's got like this silver going down the side, and the back and the front, I think they match. They're just like mirrored. So cool. Let me get, so cool. I wish it had a brand or anything. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't see anything. And I really love that the bottom hemline is scalloped. So cool. So we'll see how this does. Very soft girl, coquette, all of the things. Really cute. And then last, but certainly not least, is a coat that I found in the springtime, and I didn't even remember finding it until I pulled it out of the closet to list it. This is a stunning J.Crew cocoon wool coat, and I think it's made of special fabric. It's a gorgeous camel color. It's a fantastic size, and it's lined in like this really beautiful satin pink. Are you kidding? Here is the J.Crew tags. It is stadium cloth, which is really nice. It's a size 14, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. So I do expect this to sell pretty quickly, if I was guessing. J.Crew. Okay. And with that, we are done with this thrift haul. I will do my best to get this edited and posted as quickly as possible because, like I said in the beginning, I know I didn't post a thrift haul last week. We only had a what sold video. I'm trying. Anyway, if you want to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite, that would be awesome. If you are interested in any of these things, you can find them across all of my platforms. If you don't see something, please let me know in the comments below and I will get it listed as quickly as possible for you, even though I think all of it is listed. So you should be able to find it all unless it's sold. Okay. I've gone on for long enough now, 30 minutes of your time. I will let you go. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on your way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.